Welcome to Wonderscape, where today we're diving into the wild and the weird with a list that's guaranteed to make your jaw drop. Forget everything you thought you knew about the animal kingdom because these creatures are unlike anything you've ever seen. From a microscopic creature that can survive in space to a shark with extendable jaws, these bizarre beings will leave you questioning reality. Stick around because number one is something so strange, you won't believe it actually exists. Could this be the most bizarre creature on Earth? Let's find out. 1. Tardigrade, water bear. Let's kick things off with the tardigrade, also known as the water bear. These microscopic creatures are almost indestructible, capable of surviving extreme temperatures, radiation, and even the vacuum of space. How do they do it? By entering a cryptobiotic state, where they essentially dry out and come back to life when conditions improve. They can even repair their DNA after radiation damage, a trait that has fascinated scientists for years. Imagine being able to survive in space. Would you want that ability? 2. Axolotl. Next up is the axolotl, a salamander that refuses to grow up. Unlike most creatures, the axolotl retains its juvenile features throughout its life, a condition known as neoteny. But what's even more fascinating is its incredible ability to regenerate entire limbs, its heart, and even parts of its brain. Their regenerative powers are linked to their unique stem cells and immune system, making them a subject of intense scientific study. However, despite being a popular pet, wild axolotls are critically endangered due to habitat loss in their native Mexico. Have you ever seen an axolotl? Would you want one as a pet? 3. Starnosed Mole. Moving on to the Starnosed Mole, a creature that looks like it's straight out of a sci-fi movie. Its star-shaped nose contains 22 fleshy appendages packed with sensory receptors, making it the fastest forager in the animal kingdom. This nose allows it to detect prey in total darkness with incredible speed and precision. What's even more surprising? The star-nosed mole is one of the few mammals that can smell underwater by blowing bubbles and re-inhaling them. How would you react if you saw this creature in your backyard? 4. Goblin Shark. The goblin shark, known as a living fossil, is next on our list. This deep-sea predator is rarely seen and remains largely a mystery to scientists. What sets it apart is its extendable jaw that can shoot forward to capture prey. This unique jaw structure is an adaptation to hunting in the dark, high-pressure environments of the deep sea. Its bizarre appearance and elusive nature make it one of the most intriguing creatures in the ocean. Would you dare to go diving in the deep sea where goblin sharks live? 5. Yeti Crab. Next, we have the Yeti Crab, a deep-sea creature discovered near hydrothermal vents. Its hairy pincers are covered in filamentous bacteria, which likely detoxify the poisonous minerals emitted from the vents, allowing the crab to thrive in these extreme conditions. What's even more interesting is that the Yeti crab was only discovered in 2005, making it one of the more recent additions to our knowledge of deep-sea life. If new creatures are still being discovered, what other mysteries might the ocean hold? 6. SAA Antelope. The SAA Antelope, with its oversized bulbous nose, is a truly unique creature. This nose filters dust and regulates body temperature, which is crucial for survival in the harsh steppes of Eurasia. Unfortunately, SAA antelopes are critically endangered, with their populations having plummeted due to disease and poaching. Their bizarre appearance and tragic conservation status make them one of the most unusual and vulnerable creatures on our list. Should more be done to protect unique species like the SAA antelope? 7. Shoebill. The shoebill, a large bird with an enormous shoe-shaped bill, is next. This prehistoric-looking bird uses its massive bill to catch large prey, including fish and small mammals. Despite its intimidating appearance, the shoebill is a slow-moving and solitary bird, often standing still for hours to catch prey. It's perfectly suited to its swampy African habitat, where it has remained unchanged for millennia. What would you do if you encountered a shoebill in the wild? 8. Vampire squid. Despite its fearsome name, the vampire squid is a harmless detritivore, feeding on marine snow or dead organic material falling from upper waters. This deep-sea creature has the ability to turn itself inside out and bioluminescent capabilities, which help it avoid predators. Its low metabolic rate allows it to survive in oxygen-depleted zones of the ocean where few other creatures can live, making it a true survivor of the deep. Does the vampire squid sound scarier than it actually is? 9. Blobfish. The blobfish is infamous for its gelatinous body structure, which is an adaptation to the extreme pressure of deep-sea environments. In the deep sea, its body is buoyant and functional, but when brought to the surface, it collapses into the blob appearance we know. Despite its less than glamorous looks, the blobfish was voted the world's ugliest animal in a 2013 campaign to raise awareness about endangered species. Is the blobfish really as ugly as people say? Or is it just misunderstood? 10. Gerenuk. Last but not least is the gerenuk, a long-necked antelope that can stand on its hind legs to reach high branches, resembling a cross between a gazelle and a giraffe. Its unique feeding method and body structure allow it to thrive in the dry, sparse landscapes of East Africa. Interestingly, gerenuks rarely need to drink water, getting most of their hydration from the plants they eat. Watching a gerenuk stretch its long neck to nibble on leaves high above the ground is like observing a living bridge between gazelles and giraffes. Their delicate balance and poise as they stand on their hind legs to reach food is truly something to behold. Plus, the fact that they rarely need to drink water, getting most of their hydration from the plants they consume, makes them even more fascinating. This unique survival strategy allows them to live in some of the most arid and challenging environments on Earth, making the gerenuk a true marvel of nature's adaptability. Could you imagine having such a unique adaptation in your daily life? And there you have it, the top 10 weirdest creatures you didn't know existed. Each of these animals has adapted in ways that seem almost unbelievable, showcasing the incredible diversity and creativity of nature. Which one blew your mind the most? Was it the nearly indestructible tardigrade, the jaw-extending goblin shark, or perhaps the long-necked gerenuk? Is there another bizarre animal you think should have made the list? We're curious to know your thoughts, so drop a comment below. If you enjoyed this journey into the strange and mysterious world of the animal kingdom, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to Wonderscape for more incredible content. And don't forget to ring the bell so you never miss an adventure. Until next time, keep exploring the wonders of our world.